Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Now at 6:30 on WKYT, several homes and buildings are badly damaged after a rare round of October severe weather rolls through parts of the Bluegrass.
A Kentucky woman gives birth moments after being in a crash that killed her husband and her son.
And it is a very cool celestial event, and it's going on right now. Talking about this morning's blood moon out there. Also breaking news as it happens. Coming up on WKYT This Morning. Hello there, good morning and welcome. It's so good to have you with us here on Wednesday, October 8th. Hope you don't have a lot of cleaning up to do around your place. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. We'll have a little bit more on the cleanup efforts in just a few minutes, but right now there is something very cool going on up in the sky.
It is the lunar eclipse. We've all been taking a look, and we're going to take a look now with meteorologist Micah Harris, who had a short night because you were in here with all the weather team last night.
Yeah, but there's a lot of cool stuff Mother Nature is throwing to us, yesterday. And well, I wouldn't say it's cool yesterday, but yeah, I mean, we saw a lot of large hail and also possibility of some tornadoes. National Weather Service will be out today surveying everything. Now we're seeing that total lunar eclipse. Now it's 6:32 right now, and it actually lasts through 7:25. So we have plenty of time to actually check that out, and you can see it's a pretty cool shot right there. And we were thinking maybe we don't have time to see it, so we all jetted up to the newsroom and tried to look out the window and check it out. Unfortunately, my friends down toward the south and southeast, it's not working out for you. Foggy conditions this morning, unfortunately. It's a cool shot, though. We'll talk much more on this forecast today. Looks good. Next several days, not so much. And I'll show you that weekend forecast coming up.
See you in a bit. Thank you.
There is storm damage across the Commonwealth this morning. One of the hardest hit areas was Bourbon County.
And we want you to check out this eyewitness video from Paris. It shows what looks like a tornado rolling through. Strong winds knocked down trees, damaged homes, even caused a gas leak over there. WKYT Sean Moody is live in Bourbon County, where the National Weather Service is expected later today to survey the damage. Sean's joining us now. Good morning.
Hey there, good morning, Bill. Yeah, the National Weather Service survey team will be out here today trying to determine exactly what it was that came through. Again, last night we saw the video that viewers were just looking at of what certainly appeared to be a tornado going through town. Several other pictures of the same thing this morning. There's still quite a bit of damage. You can see in front of me here, tree limbs are still down on the ground. This is along Vine Street. Behind me, police have the area blocked off. This is the Claysville neighborhood. It's been shut down since last night and actually evacuated. A few people have been coming up this morning trying to see if they could get back in, but the cleanups crews still have to do their job. We're told there are also several power lines down there. They say it should be safe because power is shut down to the area, but they want to be sure. Now, the area that's been evacuated also includes an apartment complex. There is a shelter, we're told, at Bourbon County High School, and we're told agencies have put other people up in hotel rooms around town. And the Paris Independent Schools came out last night with several buses to make sure people could get out of the area. Unfortunately, there is a lot of damage back behind me. We're told police say 2 houses back in the Claysville neighborhood are probably destroyed, and they say there are several other houses back there with major damage. And strong winds weren't the only problem out here. People who were in the area said there was quite a bit of hail coming down as well.
It started hailing real bad. It looked like snow, actually. It was hailing so bad that little pea-sized hail.
Now, again, police have Claysville, the Claysville neighborhood shut down. You can see the roadblock behind me. This is where Vine Street loops back on itself. That's where it's shut down. The shutdown goes all the way back to the 14th Street viaduct. We're told it'll be shut down for the next few hours. Once the sun comes up, we're told cleanup crews can get in here, do a little bit of work faster, and hopefully get these people back in their homes that still have livable homes. And as the sun comes up, we'll certainly give you a better look at what's happening out here. Live in Paris, Sean Moody, WKYT.
Yeah, thank you, Sean. Daybreak should give us a better idea of what's ahead for folks over there. And parts of northern Kentucky also reporting damage. This is what Maysville looked like from the air last night. Police say strong winds knocked over some 3 semis there, as you can see on your screen. And pumps from a gas station near the AA highway were tossed out into the road. Police also reported downed trees and power lines all around Maysville. You see that awning did manage to hold up while some of the things around it were just blown away. And check out this eyewitness video from Paul from Harrison County. He shot this possible tornado near Cynthiana. We have seen damage to trees and some buildings in that area around Harrison County this morning.
Well, it is more of the same in Scott County. We came across this barn here that was blown down by the storm along Stonetown Road. There's also some damage to homes in that area. Scott County Emergency Management reports that a mobile home was destroyed by winds on Long Lick Road. They also say there's suspected rotational wind damage throughout the county. We have received reports of damage in Bath County. This eyewitness picture shows that strong winds flipped a boat. The Bath County emergency manager says the storm caused lots of tree damage in both Sharpsburg and Salt Lick. We are told that a tree fell on a house and knocked off some siding.
Most of the Lexington area was spared by last night's severe weather, but the city did see an impressive light show. Look at this video. It was shot by WKYT photojournalist Ray Brown. You can see lightning just lighting up that nighttime sky. And Brown says the lightning did not come with any thunder, interestingly.
Well, our viewers really helped us cover last night's severe weather. Lauren sent us a picture of large hail in Montgomery County. We appreciate all of your pictures. If you have some you'd like to share, just look for the Eyewitness tab on WKYT.com. We have a programming note for you. If you missed a show last night because of weather coverage, you can watch full episodes on CBS.com or on demand through cable or satellite.
Investigators say the weather may have been a factor in a terrible Scott County crash that killed 3 people. This morning we've learned that one of the victims was pregnant. She gave birth moments after the crash that killed her husband and his young son. A devastating story. WKYT's Whitney Wetzel is live at UK Hospital with the details. Whitney?
The 3 people who survived that crash are now recovering here at UK Hospital, including a woman who gave birth right after the accident. The crash happened around 3 o'clock yesterday on Kentucky 227 between Stamping Ground and Georgetown. Deputies say 4 people were in a Ford Explorer, 22-year-old Trevor Spencer, his pregnant wife, and 2 children. Their SUV collided head-on with a Ford Mustang. 29-year-old Corey Wilcoxon was the driver of that car, along with his daughter, who was a passenger. Deputies say heavy rain may have caused one of these vehicles to cross the center line in a curve. Spencer, his 3-year-old son Skylar Spencer, and Wilcoxon all died at the scene. According to our partners at the Herald Leader, the pregnant woman was taken to University of Kentucky Chandler Hospital with her newborn and another child, a daughter. They did not have any life-threatening injuries. Wilcoxon's daughter was also taken to UK, and she is expected to recover as well. Live at UK Hospital, Whitney Wetzel, WKYT.
All right, Whitney, thank you. That deadly crash in Scott County was the second on that road in 2 days. The sheriff's office says 26-year-old Melody Morton of Stamping Ground died Monday night. Police say she lost control and crashed her truck into a tree. A man who was in the truck was taken to UK Hospital and had only minor injuries. Investigators say alcohol may have played a role in that crash. A UK football player is suspended, accused of raping a woman on campus. 19-year-old Lloyd Tubman has been suspended indefinitely from the team. Court records show the victim tried to fight off Tubman and even bit him. Police say he then bit her before the sex crime on campus. UK football coach Mark Stoops says he learned of the allegations last week.
It was difficult. I'm not so much concerned about myself in that situation, but really it was very difficult to meet with Lloyd and meet with his mother, and you know, to see again somebody in your program hurting, and I feel for all parties.
Tubman will be arraigned today in a Lexington courtroom.
New this morning, we're tracking a crime alert after a shooting in Lexington. Police say a man was shot in the leg overnight on Ohio Street near East 7th. We're told he's recovering at UK Hospital. Police are still looking for 2 men and a woman suspected of being involved in the shooting. This morning, state police need your help finding a missing teenager. 15-year-old Sierra Reinhardt hasn't been seen since last week. Family members say she walked away from a gas station at exit 95 in Madison County, then just disappeared. They say that night they had stopped to say goodbye to Sierra's father, who was leaving to work out of state.
This morning we've learned that a couple found dead inside a burning home were both shot to death. The Harrison County coroner says Catherine and James Thompson Jr. both died after being shot in the head. Their bodies were found Monday inside a home that was on fire on Grays Run Pike. 2 children who lived in the home were at school when the fire started. The death investigation is ongoing. A man is dead after a mining accident in eastern Kentucky. It happened on Centers Branch Road off Kentucky 92, just outside of Pineville. The Bell County coroner says 31-year-old Justin Mize was on a high wall mine site last night when he was caught in a rock collapse. Mize is from Tennessee. The Kentucky Division of Mine Safety is investigating that. After years of debate, city leaders in Berea have rejected a fairness ordinance. Leaders voted 5-3 against the measure. The Herald Leader reports one councilwoman said she voted no because she feared pricey legal battles. The fairness ordinance is meant to prohibit discrimination against the LGBT community.
Well, the Dallas hospital treating the first case of Ebola diagnosed in the United States says Thomas Duncan is breathing on a ventilator and is undergoing kidney dialysis. Duncan is in critical but stable condition and is receiving an experimental drug, the same drug being given to an American TV cameraman at a Nebraska hospital.
A federal judge has struck down 2 more same-sex marriage bans. The Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals in San Francisco ruled that bans on gay marriage in Idaho and Nevada are unconstitutional. This follows a decision by the U.S. Supreme Court not to hear appeals from other states, essentially making same-sex marriage legal in much of the country. Time this morning coming up on 6:42.
Let's check now to see how things are looking on the roads.
And the report from Officer Don in live drive traffic. Good morning, Don.
Good morning. Inner loop of Man Award just before Richmond Road. That turned out to be a stalled car in the right lane, not a wreck. So we'll have both lanes open here in just a few. Let's get a look outside and we'll show you what to expect. Wet roads this morning, of course, maybe some debris in the roadway too. But a live look at I-75, I-64, the northern split. Exit ramps look fine. On our Waze map, people inbound Nicholasville Road past Man O'War this morning with steady traffic. Also on Harrodsburg Road, no significant issues just yet. You see some the slowest traffic is on Nicholasville Road there in front of the mall, approaching the Circle. Now back to you in the studio.
All right. I don't know if Officer Don and Deanna have had a chance to go out and howl at the moon, but we want to take a look right now at this really neat natural event going on. This lunar eclipse. We have a blood moon, as you can see. This is a live picture right now. A total lunar eclipse at this moment that will continue for about another half hour or so.
That is really neat to see up there.
We all went and peeked out the windows, and I even ran out in the parking lot and back during a break. It really is neat.
No glasses needed either.
There you go. Time is, that's right, that's for a solar eclipse. Yeah. 6:43 is the time this morning on WKYT, 17 before 7. Good to have you with us.
If you're the best at bargain shopping, you can now put your skills to the test. Details on the new online league that rivals fantasy sports.
And if you're outside looking at the moon or just kind of hanging out, it feels really, really good outside. It's a little cool in some locations, 50 in Frankfurt. Today is your best day in the forecast. It's your only dry day, and I'll show you that coming up next.